วัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Good evening, everyone.
Good
Okay.
evening.
You are watching Rotary News Thailand English Program Episode 2. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm President P.Mewadee Reowilaisuk from Rotary Club of Siam, Erawan, District 3350. And the second MC.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. I am P.Apisak Jompong from the Rotary Club of Maechan, District 3360.
Hi, I'm
And we have a new,
I'm a
yes.
past president from Rotary Club of Banpong, P.Kedkeaw Chaipan. I'm the new one.
Okay.
Welcome.
Welcome, Past President P.Kedkeaw. How do you feel?
Nervous. A little bit.
Okay.
At the first time.
Let me know more about past President Kate นะคะ How long have you been Rotarian?
Oh, if I tell you, you will not. You see, I feel nervous because I speak English at the online on TV at the first time. So
Okay, easy.
I've been is about 1.5 years something.
Oh,
before
okay.
I go to the president.
First, I thought that you said that you would be been a Rotarian long time ago.
Not because of my press, right?
No, because you act like we are going to surprise that you have been a Rotary for big moments. So, Dr. May, I'm the big brother of the MC team because I'm 12 years.
Yeah.
Rotarian.
I think so.
Yes. Should be proud or not?
Should be proud.
Okay, thank you.
Just 4 years.
Okay.
Rotarian. But Past President Kate, don't be nervous because tonight is very fun environment because we have special guests. The first one is warm welcome past District Governor Jason Lim ค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ Good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
Past District Governor Jason Lim from Rotary Club of Bangkok, Bangna.
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually, he also has the position in the region level, right? Like in ARC or something. I'm not sure about that. Could you please explain more?
Yes, I have a few appointments in the region or zone, right? My first appointment is the Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinators for Zone 10B and 10C, or we call it Region 12. Second appointment is Grow Rotary Task Force Chair for Zone 10B. This is my regional position. But no matter what position I hold, I'm still a Rotarian, just like all.
I never heard about Grow Rotary Task Force before.
Yes, this is a new appointment. This is a new appointment set by President Mehta, right? His dream is to achieve 1.3 million Rotarians by 30th of June 2022. That is why he has assigned or set up a committee known as Grow Rotary Task Force.
Okay.
Right. So every zone will have a chair. So I'm lucky or unlucky to be appointed as the Grow Rotary Task Force Chair for Zone 10B. This is a very challenging assignment. Because as you know, membership is the toughest in our organization.
Okay.
Any organizations that has humans, they're bound to have problems. But we see this as a learning curve. All right. So don't worry too much of the appointment. Our main task is together we grow Rotary. Thank you.
For me, think Rotary Foundation, think Jason Lim.
And now membership as well.
Right.
Okay. So we also have another guest available here.
Warm welcome,
Would you like
President
to?
Kamonnawin.
Yes, I would like to spotlight him a little bit.
President Kamonnawin from Rotary Club of Songkhla.
Songkhla
Welcome.
District 330.
Yes สวัสดีครับ Dr. May MC Apisak MC Kedkeaw District Governor Jason My name is P.Kamonnawin Inthanuchit President of Rotary Club of Songkhla. Yes, in this year.
Welcome.
Yeah, and we will talk a little bit more why he was here today later, right?
Today we thank you for Rotary New Thailand for choosing me as a guest today. Today is about this topic about conference RPC21 in Manila. About this conference, Governor Jason can discussion that
Right.
first.
Sorry, MC,
for-
can I?
Yes.
1 minute. In order to be more relaxed,
Yes.
let's forget about all the title. You're called Jason. You know,
All right.
we are all Rotarians. We call each other by name. You know. Let's
Yeah.
forget
Okay.
about all the titles.
I think so.
Let's feel easy. You know.
Okay. Thanks
okay.
very much.
Great.
Okay.
Maybe takes 2 hours. More better.
Okay.
Right.
Let's start about the special event next month. The Rotary Presidential Conference.
Yes.
Or RPC.
Yeah. In Manila.
RPC 2021.
Yeah.
Manila.
RPC21 Manila.
Yes.
Mm.
So about the
Uh-huh.
about the conference RPC 21 Manila has a 3-day. On the date is the 26, 27, 28 November, and have the 5-day Saturday, Sunday. This conference is taking the conference theme for concept. We call it base. B in the business. Yes, B in the business for goods. E in the environmental for goods. S in the sustainable for goods, and T the technology for goods. We have also the specific for the future of the Rotary in this conference. And my topic is E. E is the conference theme of environmental for goods in the day 2, 27 November. The topic is on the town hall section. Town hall section. You when you come to the website, the scandal, you click in the town hall section, and Rotary International Zone 10 is represented on that section. The time is the 1:45 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. on Manila time. Manila time is UTC +8, but in Thailand is UTC +7. Less than 1 hour, 20:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. in Thailand time. Yes, you can go in there too. It's topic for environmental for goods. So
please take it back to the beginning of this event. Jason, could you please explain that why Rotary have to organize this event? Because I never heard about the presidential conference
Right.
Before.
Thank you. The first time for me.
Just to enlighten all of you, it is not new. Presidential conference is not new. It is actually a smaller scale of the Rotary convention. Right? It really depends on individual presidents. Like for the past years, presidents only have one presidential conference. You know, 2 years ago, they have a presidential conference in Malaysia. But as for President Sheikh Meda, one of his initiatives is to organize 7 presidential conference, including the Rotary Convention. And he has divided this world into a few areas. In Asia, there are 3 locations, right? One in India, one in Korea, and the other one is in Manila. Korea has already conducted their presidential conference. Another areas that he covers is actually Africa. Okay. Then in America, Northern America, which is in Houston. All right. So that will be the Rotary Convention. Another location will be in Australia and also South America. So this year there is 20. There are 7 locations for presidential conference.
So I think the I convention will be the in-person event, right? And how about the rest of the president conference? Is there any in-person conference, or they all go online?
Nobody can say whether is it in person or online, because COVID has actually hit the world for 2 years, right? No country can be sure that COVID will be out by June 2022. So for Rotary International, they have to plan both in person and visual, right? So maybe Houston may conduct in hybrid style. You know, hybrid?
Yeah.
Hybrid.
Combine.
So you have both in person and online. Right? Like in Korea. In Korea, actually is also hybrid. But in Manila, it's 100% online.
I see.
All right. There's this saying that Manila Presidential Conference will be the number two in terms of delegates. Normally for Rotary Convention, there will be no less than 25,000 delegates. And for Manila Conference, the target is 18,000. And to date registration, they have already achieved more than 12,000 delegates.
Wow.
Right. So they are expecting Thailand. They are expecting Thailand to have 1,000 delegates. We are not too far off. We are about 400, slightly more than 400.
400.
Yeah. So that is why, especially Win and Somkuan, they both of them are speakers. This year we do it slightly different. I'm actually the country chair for this Manila conference, and during the meeting I say we cannot only listen to overseas speakers and presenter. So we have fight for Thailand, because Thailand has done very well in terms of environment. So Win has actually did a very good presentation, especially on this wastewater, and Somkuan has actually presented these mangrove projects. So both projects are actually the ideal projects for environmental. Right. So it is my dream to see more Thai Rotarians registered for this conference. Number one is to support our Thai speakers. Number two is because you will learn many things from the conference. How to achieve 1.3 million Rotarians by the end of June 2022. Number one, fellowship. Number two is knowledge and awareness. So with this kind of projects, good things that is doing good for the world, we can learn from overseas. And please be reminded that this conference, all speakers being invited is not only Rotarians. We have world-class speakers coming in to speak. And sometimes when we go to listen to their seminar, we need to pay a few $1,000s. And the registration fees right now, it still stands at only $20 for 3 days. All right. And the theme, I would like to touch on the theme of this conference. The theme for this conference is actually what we call working towards best outcome for our community. Right. Now, what does BEST stand for? B stand for business for good. E stand for environment for good. S stand for sustainability for good. And T stand for technology for good. I always like to use this word. The world is changing. Technology is changing. So Rotary is also changing. We need to adapt to changes to catch up with the world, right? And whatever we do is actually for the community, right? If we have a project that is sustainable, we will be able to change lives for our community. That is the main aim. And all of you know, Rotary Foundation has actually 7 areas of focus. It is not possible for the presidential conference to cover all 7 areas of focus. So for Manila, they have chosen 2 areas of focus, which is number 1, growing local economy, and number 2, protecting the environment. And these 2 areas of focus is actually the most important in order to develop and change life in our community, right? So this is what I'm going to share. It will depend on what the MC is going to ask me next.
Jason, who should be attending this conference?
Like what I said, like what I've said before, in order for Rotary to grow, we need knowledge, we need network, we need fellowship. So this conference is actually open to all Rotarians. But of course, as a club president, I would urge you, please do not miss this. Because the more you know, the more you can run your club, right?
But Jason, the obstacle for Thai Rotarians could be about language, right?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We are fighting for the whole conference to be translated into Thai. We are working very hard on this, and I have told them that we are going to use our own translator. Okay, and they tell me that if for translation we need a minimum of 1,000 Rotarians, all right, plus 1 sponsor. I'm not too worried about that, all right, because the reason why nobody register for this conference is because they do not know. They thought all are in English, and at the back of every Rotarian mind, sorry to say, they say the same old things. They are saying the same old things. We are talking about the same old things. This year is slightly different. It's not the same old things. We will be able to know what the other countries are doing, because this conference actually covers 21 countries. So we learn from other countries, and also speakers from outside world. Like in my town hall, I'm actually the facilitator for business of good. One of my speakers from Australia, he's going to talk about e-commerce. How they're going to do e-commerce, just to give you some hint. And another speaker from Amsterdam, he is going to talk about she is going to talk about plastics waste, and how are we going to get rid of all these plastics. And they have an action group. Those clubs that are interested in this kind of projects, they can actually do a matching funding for you. You know, doing a global grant, you need international partner and you need funding. So this is the opportunity that you make friends and do the project and develop our country in Thailand. Our community is in Thailand. This is very important, you know. So my recommendation, all president, please register. All assistant governor, please register. all district committee, please register. And of course, the most important thing, because Rotarians, we want to learn as much as possible. But I know Rotarians do not like academic teaching. I know, because we are all grown-up adults. Let's do adult learning and listen in order to stimulate our mind for new ideas, in order to doing good in our community, right?
And Jason, please, we know that it's going to provide a lot of knowledge in this event. Is there any something entertain?
Oh, of course. There are also a house of friendship. It's just like a Rotary convention. There's house of friendship, which you can actually do fellowship. There is fireside chat, right? So there are also vendors that actually show their exhibits and all that. Everything is exactly like a convention. They are concentrating not on academic, but more on inspiration, networking, and motivation.
Wow.
Right?
So I feel better that I already registered for this event.
Because previously they say that once they reach 6,000 registrant, they will increase the registration fees to $28. But thanks to the organizing chair, she's my classmate, governor classmate. She's also second level Ashram donors, Ashram Society donors. And she said, I don't care about money. What she wants is to let more Rotarians to have a chance to listen to world-class speakers and good projects from our fellow Rotarians. That is the reason why she has told everyone she's going to extend the $20.
Wow.
Up to the end. You know, this is good, but some people will say, if she don't care about money, why should she collect $20? This is always the question. But everybody, because there's some kind of thinking is that we are going online. Why? There's no cost. But in actual fact, going online, the cost is also substantial. They are not doing normal Zoom, because normal Zoom will not be able to cater 18,000 delegates, right? And they are actually using the Microsoft Teams event platform. So all graphics, everything. So it really costs money. So for a $20 for 3 days and to listen to world-class speakers plus experienced Rotarians projects presentation. Not only that, networking, fellowships.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's worth more than worth.
Yeah. For me, I think $20 we pay for commitment.
Right.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
You know, $20 is about 680 bucks. With 680 bucks, what can you do?
Yeah.
It's just a lot cheaper than the register fee in our district.
Yeah. Of course, because in our district level kind of training seminars and events, right? The amount of graphics that we're going to do is very much different. Very much different. Because this is almost a world-class kind of event. They need to make sure that all graphics are good, sound system are good. There's no hiccup on the what do you call it? This during the conference. So that is why they spend quite a lot of money. But we don't care about that. What we only know is $20 to get knowledge, ideas, networking, fellowship is worth more than worth. $20 divided by 3, 1 day is only how much?
200.
200 baht. Yes, 200 baht. right now, if you go for dinner, one dinner is also almost 200 or more than 200 baht. Yeah.
Right.
So this is really worth, and let's register and listen to what Win has to tell us and what Somkuan has to tell us, because Win has a very good waterways projects presentation, right? Although I did not join him on his presentation, but I got feedbacks that they are very happy with the Thai presenter. Well done, Win. Well done, Win.
Thank you.
And of course, Somkuan also, I'm not too sure whether Somkuan is here already or not.
He will arrive at 7:30, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And
We have club meeting now.
he also did a very good presentation. And in actual fact, I have to say, this is the first time I met Win. I got his name from somebody in 3330, and I sent him a message, and straight away he said, yes, he's ready. So that's the reason why I proposed to the committee. And of course, they have to do some checkings and all that. And thanks to Win, you did a good presentation.
Thank you.
Yeah, because in our group that we have questions that how the host event select the two speakers from Thai Rotarians. So we now got the answer that you proposed their name to the host, right?
Right, because obviously, being in Thailand, I will love our Rotarians to have a chance to present in the world event, right? Then, of course, I may not know Rotarians from all the 4 districts. I may know some. I cannot know all. So I actually checked with the senior Rotarians of all districts, and Win name has been recommended. So that is why I say, okay. Of course, I check with him what is his background and all that. Once I know his background, I know that he can do it. So that's why I just submit the name, and if they are no good, they will not be selected. So I am very confident both Thai speakers are very good. And of course, the other things that we have to consider is the Thai speakers have to present in English.
Yes.
So we have to make sure that our Thai speakers can present in good English, which both of them have actually done well. And this is, just imagine, this conference is open up to 18,000 delegates. Not only that, it's throughout the whole world. Everybody will lock in. So it's actually a good awareness for Thailand Rotary.
Well, welcome President Songkhla.
Yes, we have him.
He is
Rotary Club of Silom.
Songkhla, we have an agreement. We will not mention your title. We will call you by name.
Songkhla. I feel honored.
Oh.
Me also.
Very nice.
I will not call you title. You are.
Of course, you call me Jason. I think you're going to call me Jason. When you call me Jason, that means you are close to me.
Okay.
Thank
you.
Okay, I will let you know that 13 attendants from Rotary Club of Siam Erawan.
Thank you very much. One thing I want to tell the presidents: any clubs that register 100%. You will get a certificate signed by President Sheikh Mehta.
Wow.
You will get a pin.
Really?
Yes, you will get a pin. You will get a pin.
Like 2 villages, right?
Yes, right now it's still open. All right.
Okay.
Let's say, for example, your club has 30 members. If all 30 members registered, number one, you get a certificate of appreciation from Sheikh Mehta. Number two, you get 30 pins. For the conference, free of charge. Number three, your Rotaractors. Let's say your club has a Rotaract club, sponsor a Rotaract club. 30, if you register 30 Rotaractors will can attend the conference for free.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really?
and not only that, as a club president, your photo, they will put a poster for you.
Ah.
Wow.
Put a poster. It's how satisfaction that you have. And if your club has a governor elect, or governor nominee, or a past governor, the governor photo will also be there. But most important thing is the club president photo will be there. So you can actually put it in your year-end report.
Okay.
Oh, Dr. May, a good chance for you.
Yeah, so
Everyone
think about it.
Don't hesitate to.
Don't hesitate. I am not.
And as well as Songkhla.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like
Especially you are speakers.
French.
Especially you are speakers, and of course in Rotary everything is on voluntary. I am not going to force you.
Yeah.
I just tell you what are the benefits. You decide what you want to do. Okay?
Yeah, that is the good way.
Yeah, that's good.
So, Dr. May, we have questions from the chat. I think Jason could answer. How will we gain fellowship of friendship from virtual conference?
It's just you log in early. You log in early. Many people will log in early, right? We just talk, and of course, sometimes when you talk, you like that person, you can send a private chat, ask for their contacts.
I see.
Right? Because during the conference, you may not be able to have a lot of times to talk to one another. But once you have a same chemistry, you send private chat to one another, it is the after event follow-up that is important.
Okay,
right?
I see.
Okay?
Thank you.
That answers your question?
Yes. It's not my question, it's question from the audience.
Right.
Okay. So, Dr. May, do we have another questions from Facebook or something?
No, nothing. Just saying
I
hi
think we-
from Mr. Somchai, Dr. Somchai, รุ่งศรีสวัสดิ์ค่ะ and the secretary of the district governor, and พี่จันทนีเทียนวิจิตร say hi to us ค่ะ say hi to Jason and other speakers.
Right. Hi.
Okay.
So we should give a chance for Songkhla to introduce himself, right? Because he just come.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. My name is Somkuan Priyawat. Yeah, I'm president of Silom for year 2021 to 22. Yeah, only 1 year, not more. This is the challenge for me that I come to speak. I go to speak on behalf of Thai Rotary Cups. But we have two together. Another one is P.Kamonnawin from Phuket. Yeah, and this is really exciting. I mean that is one thing that we are very it just have only the short period that everything on the conference community they decide to accept us. I think that the great support is from Jason. Yeah, because of this idea is I just only create the idea that I think that in Thailand we have a lot of agriculture project, especially in the mangrove forest. That is now in our global, we are worried about the climate change, and mangrove forest is one of the best thing. And they have the committee of the conference, they accept us. except us, except me, and that's why I go to learn more about Bangkok forest. That I think that is very important for this our planet. Yeah, and I think that this is a good thing that I have to present the best thing, one of the best thing in Thailand also. Okay,
So
we will talk later. Okay, let P.Kamonnawin, you are already introduced yourself.
yes,
Yeah, to us. Okay. Good. Yeah. We never met each other before, but we met in the visual many times.
Everything
So-
about the party for
So Kat,
Yes.
do you have something to know more about President Kamonnawin?
Really? Do I have to know that?
I think about his topic that he in the conference.
Really? Can you tell me about that one?
Yeah.
is my topic present in the this conference is so the cash bank and the fish aggregating device, the sustainable marine conservation in the Thailand. Yes, the topic is have the 8 or 2 minutes to present. The one is to we show what's aim to solve the problem. We have released to one is the cash bank. The cash bank is the blue swimming cap, or we call the BSC. It's the one most economic species for fishery industry and export to the worldwide. Hence, before we have the cap bank project, we can see the some mama cap with the eggs in the market. And for this female BSC, some people put the mama out and along with a lot of dead cap, and goal is the cat bank is to release the soy and the young cats back to the sea. 2 is the fish aggregating device is the fat. The coastal nature of the globe of Thailand does not want has much to refuel the young marine life, and the result we found the survival of the young aquatic creature to have the knowledge and daily marine life in the coastline. The fact is the small necessary is also useful for fishing activity, and not only indirect useful, it's also indirectly to prevent the fishing large vessel. That's two topic. And we have the who came together to take the action. We have the Rotary Club, we have the government agency, and we have the Marine Guard volunteer, we have the community represent involved for unity in the Songkhla to take the iteration, and we have to so have the flow chart to management the cash bank and with the community. I can show you some slide.
Right. I have to.
My suggestion: don't show.
Okay.
You tell them.
Okay, just we talk.
So if you want to know more about these topics, so
Oh, yes. Just enroll it.
it's just a sample.
Right.
It's only on the RPC 21.
Yeah.
Sure.
The best way is that you tell them the overall concept.
Yeah.
They want to know.
Yeah.
Please come in.
Enjoy the meeting. Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoy the conference. Yeah.
In this conference, you can see the how to take care the mama cap with the young cap and the fat. It's the goal to protect the large vessel into the coastline. Yes, it's the key of success for this people action in the Songkhla with the Rotary and government.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Too many audience in Facebook Live from Kun Pathavi Limค่ะ. And
Who's she?
and good evening from Jason fans ค่ะ พงษ์พัฒน์ค่ะ พงษ์พัฒน์
Oh, Pompat. Okay.
พงษ์พัฒน์ and คุณสัมพันธ์เทียนวิจิตรค่ะ คุณจำนานจิรศาสตร์
Okay.
ค่ะ Okay and จันนัททีค่ะนัททีอังสุวรรณ
Wow.
Too many audience ค่ะ and fans of เกตด้วยนะคะ
Yes.
Say
Of
hi
course.
แล้วค่ะ Okay.
So let's move to Kun Somkuan about your topic in this conference. What is it?
Okay, the topic is conference. This conference committee already set up two topics. That what I told you before. Yeah, it's mean that it's about the environment and about the communities, not commodities. I'm so close to commodities, so I quite often to say it's commodities. It's very similar, but commodity is the product, but the community is the people who create this product. We cannot left them. I mean that we cannot without them to create this community. I would like to say that this what our most of people we are worrying about the climate change, and on the World Agreement, I think that they have set up on the zero carbon emission that we set up for 2050. It means that they forecast the idea that every day, every time that people release more carbon in the atmosphere, but they're thinking that it will have some day that will have the effect to the nature, but they don't know when and how big of the effect. But so they set up on 2050 that for zero emission, it means zero carbon emission. It means that no carbon, zero to get to the atmosphere. But nobody knows, even on the top scientists, they also don't know that during we are still release some carbon to the atmosphere, what will happen? What will happen to the temperature? What will happen to the nature? Yeah, so that's why, like what we say that on the last year or last 2 years, we saw that they have a big cyclone, they have a big weather, like too much cold or something. So people start to worrying that we should do something faster. I mean that not set up on the 2050, but it depends on how we can do. But you know, for the tools, I mean that the machines to capture the carbon from the atmosphere. As you thinking, what is that machines to capture the carbon? I would like to say that they have nothing, just only nature is from the tree, from the forest, and between tree forest we call forest because forest is a lot of trees inside together, right? But you know, between tropical forest, because most of the forest is in our tropical area. Yeah, we have more moisture, we have more rain, weather is not too cold, so we have more forest here. But on the tropical forest, it can capture some carbon, but in the same time, because of the moisture of the soil is not much enough, it's not have enough to ferment or to do the ecosystem for the leaf or everything after the leaf decompose from the trees. Yeah, so that's why when the carbon is already kept store on the tea leaf, yeah, after it fell down to the ground, some carbons is go back to the air, to the atmosphere. That is different from our mangrove forest, because mangrove forest can create its own ecosystem. How is create create its own ecosystem because of they have the moisture and they have the microorganism, and in the cloud they have the bacteria. So after and usually normally for the mango tree, it's not often to have a decomposed on the leaf. But anyway, when the leaf is decomposed to the ground, all of the ecosystem, like from the microorganism and bacteria, will working to make something. I mean that to eat the leaf, and that's why when after that is the root of the tree because of the mangrove. If you see all the mangrove in our global, we have around 80 species of the mangrove. It depends on the water level because only mangrove can survive on the salt water or the desperate water. Only mangrove can survive. But we have around 80 species on this our global. But anyway, on the mangrove is all of the mangrove in every area. They have a lot of root.
Okay,
Yeah,
P.Somkuan, I think it's enough for sample because we have to let the audience get to know more about this in the event, in the conference. So
No. I would like to say that in the event, what we have do something, testing something, I cannot explain or everything like this.
I see.
One thing, I think that the people who attendance, they have knowledge about they know this idea. Just only they would like to know that what is the plan for the mangrove forest or mangrove restoration or mangrove conservation in Thailand, how we can do. But the thing is like on the details, I cannot say everything because I'm also not a specialist. But just only today we come, I think that I would like to share some knowledge that how important on the mangrove. And the solution, after I talk to them, I have some word about that. This mangrove project can create for the Rotary International to become the main organization to create this project, because in this many of organization, they are related in the forest or related in the mangrove forest a little bit, but nobody mainly support on the mangrove forest. But now when we know that only mangrove forest or only forest, just only the one to capture the carbon. So why not Rotary come to do like the Rotary do the polio?
Yeah.
You see, polio is just only the one sector of the 6 area of Rotary, and Rotary also do everything, and Rotary also is the one who set up UNICEF. Rotary also the one who set up UNESCO. UNESCO follow to UNSCR. But I ask you a question: when they have some problem about lack of food, poor people, or people something, everybody thinking about UNICEF. Nobody thinking about Rotary. But Rotary, we do a lot of things, but we spread. I mean that a little bit, join this, join that. But only for polio. Polio, when Rotary come to do, when we talking about polio, nobody thinking about WHO. WHO control all the disease in our global. Any disease also have to ask WHO. But for polio, people trust and believe that Rotary is the main organization. So I would like to say that if Rotary can become a main organization for this machine, capture carbon machine and support the climate change, Rotary can be make a name on this climate change story.
So question for Jason, could we can could we do this like a global grant or a project off scale? The project that P.Somkuan just said.
Yes, definitely. You can actually start a global grant on mangrove projects, and I'm very sure. Due to the climate change, the Rotary Foundation has actually started the supporting environment, meaning to say that they are aware of what are the new changes and they want to prevent. As to whether mangrove project will be similar as polio or not, we have to see. We have to see the situation. But I'm very sure it will be one of the major initiatives from the Rotary Foundation. And that again, attending this kind of conference, like I said, is not only the know-how, it's more on the networking that you can develop, and you can do projects in our countries or in overseas. They can also do in their own countries, not forgetting more than 18,000 people will be watching our event, right? So when they do in their countries and they do not know, they will send contacts to us. So SK will be able to answer him. And there again, they say, okay, I do in your country, but I also want to participate in your country. So the partnership has developed, and it will be a long-term kind of thing. It's more on sustainability. So do not think too much whether it will be true or not, it will happen or not. It is not Rotary Foundation that will make it happen. Remember, everything, it is Rotarians that make it happen. Because I remember last weekend, 3360 invite me to speak about the futures of Rotary Foundation. I told all of them, the futures of Rotary Foundation actually lies in your hand. Thank you.
Okay.
So, Dr. May, we look like we have about 5 minutes.
5 minutes left.
5 minutes left.
So I talk too much,
So
right?
fast.
I like to know, Win. Yeah. Do you expect to see something change after the conference?
Excuse me?
Do you expect to see something change after conference?
I think the confidence is the key to success. I would like to invite all Rotarians, change maker to active in this RPC 21 Manila conference, because we have an opportunity to meet the international Rotary president and meet the friend on the 21 country in the all of Asia Pacific zone. And importantly is we can shopping the action when you come to the website, in the topic we have the call to action. The call to action it have the topic like the B business, E environmental, technology, and some sustainable. We can challenge that, and this the same citation into your Rotary goal for your citation in your cup. I think RPC 21 is the official partner to make it possible for individual and organize to take the action that, and you can also wish with your own activity, individual or the group, to join that. I would like to invite to all Rotarian change maker to check in that website and that this confidence.
Okay. Now, and P.Somkuan, it's your turn to inviting
Thank you.
participants to the event.
Thank you. I still would like to continue to explain that and the idea, but just only the short period. I would like to say that the thing is, mangrove projects is is a bit difficult to create any project by your own clubs. It's because why? Because the cost of restoration is totally a lot of big difference. What we have done from the few clubs in Thailand before, as I will show something that is different processing, because the area is different. You have to care about the species of the tree, and you also have to care about how you can maintain its survive. Otherwise, it's just only like a picture. It's like a photos. After you take a photo, after that one month, everything gone. This is the fact that I would like to say that it's not easy. So this idea is just like I try to show them how it's important on the mangrove for our planet, and also important for in Thailand also, because in Thailand our government also decide to support on this program after I talk to the government people, and I think that we still have a lot of more opportunities to restoration, and the important thing is how to conservation, because we already have but how to conservation, and the conservation thing is mangrove forest is different from the tropical forest, because in tropical forest the way of conservation is just only not let any people go in, but mangrove forest the way of conservation is just only because every mangrove forest they already have the communities, people living nearby, because they get some benefit from the mangrove. Even they cut the mangrove tree, cut the tree for charcoal or for construction. But why the way to conservation is just only support them to have the carbon credit program. That's what I saw they have some country in Africa, what that they do. So on this way of project, we have to do like a scale of big scale. Now, even just only you do GG global plan project, I think that it's difficult for you to do the carbon credit program. But if you do like a scale, and our government also support this thing, because I know something secret that they have international big giant company want the land in Thailand to go mangrove forest for just only for carbon credit. So this idea, I think that is really important for the mangrove areas in the district 3330. I would like to transfer this information or everything, because one, you have to come to investing that, and you can see the react, how the people participant and what they're thinking about on this project, and everything that what I receive from the emails, what their question, what their information, I will transfer to them, and we can set up like Kun Jason is our Legion Foundation, so it's very easy and it's correct. So that thing is like I would like to set up like a team to support on the cups. Yeah, not only one cups, but all the cups. And when we have a team already, it's like have a approvement, a paper support for the cups to create the grant. But the grant will be how big, I don't know. It depends on how it's coming, how it's respond.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's one recommendation. Start small. Start small first. Let the club start small with their own program. Talk to your DRFC, and I will come in as a resource person.
Yeah.
Once every district starts small project already, you get used to the project. 4 districts in Thailand join hands together to write a program of scale. All right, we take one step at a time. And what I'm going to show you is the overall schedule of the Manila conference. So this is the schedule, right? It's divided into day 1, which we focus on business, day 2, environment and sustainability, and day 3, futures of Rotary and technology, right? And as you can see, there's also empowering women. There's also keynote speech. And all keynote speech are actually by outside speakers, is actually world-class speakers, right? So this is the overall program conference schedule. I will send it to maybe the P.Apisak or whoever. You can actually put it in the chat group. And most important thing, because I see a few club presidents here, things like on the club presidents to talk to your fellow presidents. So, like I say, I love to use this word. The futures of the Manila conference from Thailand is in your hands. Whether you want 400 participants or 1,000 participants, I will leave it in your hand. Thank you very much.
We need a helping hand.
One people.
Too many comments in the Facebook Live นะคะ Jason, you have too many fans ค่ะ
Thank you very much.
Okay. And P.Suvimon said it's interesting event. Okay, don't miss it นะคะ And say hi to คุณวันเพ็ญคุณสิทธิพงศ์พิชพันธ์สุทธิกัญญาไทยเพชรนะคะ แล้วก็คุณกฤษณันท์สันประกิจแล้วก็ท่านเปียทัศน์สลายุทธด้วยนะคะ
Thank you very much.
So for our audience, this is the only second episode of the Rotary News Thailand English Talk channel, and we invite all of you English-speaking clubs or members to be our guests in the next episode. If you have the news to share, the information or something to talk, just contact us. Where they can contact us, Dr. May?
Yeah, this is a good chance to ask Jason to help us. Please contact maybe someone in Yangon or
Sure.
Cambodia, Phnom Penh to join.
Sure. Let me know when is it. Then I will.
Our program is on the Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Yes, every Wednesday. We plan to do it every Wednesday.
Okay.
But it depends on
the speaker,
right?
I didn't know this. Tonight is the first time that I know there's
This
English
is the second time.
Second time already. Okay. May, can you please do me a favor? Send me in the my personal WhatsApp. So I will send it through to Cambodia's president's platform and Myanmar platform.
Okay.
Because Myanmar they use Viber. It's very different. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And lastly, because before I go, I want to urge everybody, because I love this session very much. Thank you very much, all MCs and also Win and SK. You all have did a tremendous job together. Together, I love to use the word together. Together, we serve to change life. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good night.
How about tonight? And next week.
Oh, okay.
The last one, right?
Take photo.
Take a photo. Just take a photo.
So I don't have the information about the polio. So who can explain about?
You mean Rotary Cup of Bangkok is right?
Have the polio.
Yeah,
Please,
we would like to invite everyone to the World Polio Days activity on Sunday, October 24th. Must start at 10 p.m. and we honor the opening ceremony of the first voting market in Nong Jaw. And eat a variety of food and buy some local products. Watch the show and a lot of activity. They call Pon Prapa voting market. World Polio Day, we have a lot of activity all of the club.
Okay.
Yeah.
Join
Thank
at voting market for Prabha.
Can I add
Prabha
something
voting
on?
market.
Okay.
Sorry, can I add
Yeah,
something on polio?
Okay, please.
So, because it's also one of my assignment. The regional M polio coordinators is actually Chaiwai, PDG Chaiwai from Patumwan. He takes care of our region. 24th October is World Polio Day. I'm very happy. Now I know that District 3330 is organizing this event to raise fund, and I myself will be in Pattaya because 3340 has also a gala dinner to raise funds for polio.
Right.
In this region, some of you may think that, oh, our region, there is no more polio. We are not raising funds to only eradicate polio. We are actually raising funds to prevent polio from coming back. So every Rotarians,
Yeah, that's
don't force yourself. It is advisable that per club you contribute a 1,500 per club to the polio fund. But whatever the case is, all contributions come from our heart. No matter how much you contribute, we actually prevent polio from coming back to our region. And one last word I want to tell you is that no child will be safe unless all child are safe. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's all for tonight. Okay.
Yes.
I have question. Kun Apisak, Kun from I saw that you from Maechan, Chiang Rai.
Yes, right.
Yeah. I'm very close to Maechan also because I do agriculture business. I still have the land over there.
Okay, we should meet sometime.
You know, the program is like what I did before on the mountain area in not Doi Chang, but Hue Me Liam. You know
Hoi Mak Liam.
Hue Me
Coffee,
Liam.
right?
Hoi Me Liam.
You know
Okay.
that? Bangkok, you know, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but Hue Me Liam is a little bit deeper than Bangkok. Yeah,
I
the
see.
thing I saw that is very good because some poor people, most of the village people, communities over there, they have to drink the water from the canal. That now the canal water is not clean enough because they use a lot of chemical for the agriculture and
I
they
see.
have the toxic. Now people on the hill type people, I think that they got some cancer. So you in the future you should do some program like this. I really support. I done before.
I think everyone
When
has
you
to
ask
be.
the name, the
Okay.
people they know me.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah, thank you for that.
You from Nong Kham?
Okay.
Nong
And
Kham, right?
the last message, I would like to say thanks for
Okay.
Panya who support the script for us.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you everyone.
Have a good night.
ครับ
บ๊ายบาย สวัสดีค่ะ ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ